Alright, so welcome back to F1 Manager 2024, and I still haven't recovered from last episode. When I say every single thing that went wrong, like, everything went wrong. Literally, every single thing you can think of. Teo had mechanical problems, his engine blew up, his gearbox went, he had underfloor damage, he kept locking up and spinning off. Giovinazzi also locked up, also spun off I believe, and had a long pit stop issue. And there was also a safety car, and everything just went to absolute pot. So yeah. Still recovering from that, we now head to the Chinese Grand Prix, round number 5. There's nothing to really talk you through. I haven't actually done anything. All I've done is I've upgraded my car part test center, and we now have upgrades, not only on Teo's car, but also on Gio's car. So we can head to China, everything's ready. Race targets, once again, I'm just going to set both of them to the lowest because I don't see them getting any higher than that. Although last time out, they did get one of them, at least, got higher than P21. Now, one thing I completely forgot to say was that, of course, China is the first sprint race of the year. And, well, you only get one practice session. And, well, let's just say the setups aren't looking too great. The driver's saying, as you can see, Teo says good, and then bad, 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 bad. I have adjusted it, so now they should all be at least good, and their confidence should go a bit higher, but of course, we've got to do sprint qualifying, then the sprint race, then qualifying, then the main race, so it's going to be a long old episode. Although, I am going to change my methods a little bit to make these sessions quicker. For example, qualifying, 2 sessions, or not 2 sessions, 2 runs, every time, go, and yeah, we go from there. So, everything should be ready already. Of course, in sprint qualifying, you have to use the medium tyre for some odd reason. So we're going to send Teo out. I don't really care about the cutscene, to be honest. I've seen it now. We skip ahead a few seconds, then we send out Gio. Okay, let's get ready for these first flying runs. And already, Teo is locked up at turn 6. Why can't my drivers do anything correctly? He's on his warm-up lap, his out lap, and he's already locking up. It's a good start. Let's just hope that's not foreshadowing what's coming later on in the episode. But we can see Teo making his way around to start his first run. And here we go. I'm not going to watch it because I don't really want to be honest. We'll just wait for him to cross the line and we'll see what it's going to be. So there we go. Here he comes. Across the line for Teo, and it is going to be a P3, okay, that's pretty good. We're ahead of Tsunoda, and then oh, that is foul. Giovinazzi with the upgrades now as well, puts it 0.4 of a second ahead of Teo Pourchaire. Lance Stroll goes quickest. Well, that ain't normal. Let's see as everyone else completes their laps where we are going to be. Oh, that's not looking too great, is it? Okay, so after everyone's first runs, Giovinazzi currently safe by just about 0.5. Teo, about 0.5 second away from safety, so of course, we bring the drivers in, we go to the end of the session, to about here, of course, we need to reconfigure them, so we're going to do run plan, 1 flying lap, tyres, the same mediums, because for some reason you only get 1 set of tyres. I don't know who thought about that, but great. So we're going to reconfigure them, they're ready to go, and then we're going to wait until the dying moments, I reckon. We're going to go to about there, we're going to send Teo out, and then we're going to wait till about there and send Gio out. And we can see how the boys get on. We're going to get the sector times up for this one. And Teo, through Sector 1, does indeed go yellow. And it seems, as I pause it real quick, that he actually has minor underfloor damage. We will get that replaced. I think I might have to put him onto the old spec underfloor, like the non-upgraded one. I don't even know if I can do that. Oh, no, I've got 1 left in the inventory. So I think after the sprint race, Parc Ferme goes away and we can get that changed. But for this specific qualifying session, he's in the mud, let's be honest. Through Sector 1 now for Gio. It is also yellow. It is not looking too brilliant for my 2 drivers at the moment. Although Teo is green through Sector 2, so you never know. Here he comes, he's about to cross the line. He's P21, and he stays in P21. Not fantastic. Here comes Giovinazzi, though, making his way around. He's still quite a long way from finishing, and he is double yellow, and it isn't looking too fantastic for both my drivers. He comes around the final corner. Will we see a magical sector 3? No. Okay. So, the boys finish P20 and P21. At least we're ahead of Zhou Guanyu, or one car is. That's really poo, actually. Yeah. I thought that after Teo getting P6 in Q1 at the last episode, it actually looked okay until he kept spinning and crashing and breaking his car. I thought the upgrades were working. We come to Shanghai and we're exactly where we were. Brilliant. Right, so Teo now has a brand new underfloor, the upgraded version as well. And then looking at their tyres, they are both going to run on mediums from start to finish. And yeah, I mean, there's no reason to pit in a sprint race. You just don't need to. Their setups look okay. I don't know how much I can change them. I can only change the front wing angle, and changing that doesn't actually do anything for him. What about Gio? Can changing the front wing do anything to you? Nope. Pretty much you are all set until the main qualifying session. We're going to underfuel both of your cars by 1 lap because someone on the internet told me to. And we are ready to race. Let's do this thing. There shouldn't be much management to do at all, really. It should realistically just, you know, just leave it. Because, I mean, unless there's like a safety car or something, I'm not too sure. Here go the drivers off the line. And it's not the best of starts for Teo, nor Gio, to be honest. They've both had some stinkers. And we're plumb last already. That is fantastic news. That's exactly what I wanted, to be honest. Lovely stuff. Let's actually put you two on deploy mode just for this first lap. We'll make their way round. And we are already severely dropping off the pack. Fantastic. So now, actually, wait. I'll keep them using their overtake for now. And Hamilton! There he is! Lewis Hamilton has crashed. What an idiot. Oh, that is a great sight to see, isn't it? Right, I think now we're going to put our boys on neutral. And we just let them go. We let them race, and that's it. This is probably all that's going to happen. And yeah, Giovinazzi overtaking Zhou Guanyu. Oh, we've got to have a look at this, surely. With the DRS, into Sector 3. Late on the brakes. That's a lovely move from Gio. I still don't know why the AI drive like that and why, I don't know, it just looks unorthodox. But anyway, fantastic move by Giovinazzi. Well done, good sir. Hang on. Gio on the move once again. Now getting past Pierre Gasly. And I believe Teo also done Zhou Guanyu. So the boys, they're cooking at the moment. Go on. We love that from you. Teo on the move as well. Now getting past Pierre Gasly. Lewis Hamilton comes into the pit, so that is him effectively, and you just had to ruin it, didn't ya? You just had to ruin everything. We were having such a good race, both of you on the move, making places, overtaking, and then you lock up at a corner where you don't even use the whole of the brakes. What an imbecile. Now, I've sort of come to the conclusion here that I wasn't supposed to underfuel my cars by a lap in the sprint races. Don't worry, I've realised that now. Because as you can see, they are 1.4 kilograms underfueled and there is only about 7 laps left. Which means, about now, I reckon, I would actually have to change my drivers to conserve fuel. Which means we might end up just losing all the positions that we've gained. By that I mean 2. But honestly, I don't care. I ain't gonna lie, it's a sprint race. I'm not bothered. And we have a safety car. Oh, hang on a minute here. This is actually massive. This means I can get our drivers to push at the end. And it isn't... Oh my goodness. For the first time ever, 5 episodes in, finally, one of my drivers... Whoa! Alexander Albon, that was violent. That was evil. You can't be doing that. That's outrageous. That should be a lifetime ban. Clearly having his appendix out is making him do some dodgy things up in the brain and the cranium. That was awful. My goodness. Okay, this is actually massive for us though, because that means that I could put our drivers on conserve on the tyres and the fuel, and then they could give it the absolute beans with attack mode on the tyres, high fuel usage, and high ERS usage, and you never know what happens. You never know. Let's go to when the safety car... Actually, look at that. Half the grid has just come into the pits. Now, that's interesting. I wasn't even considering going into the pits. And also, Alex Albon gets a 10-second time penalty, even though he's out of the session. So, kind of pointless. See, this is what's interesting here, is that the safety car is, you know, still out and is going to stay out, which means it is going to be a 3-lap shootout for Giovinazzi and Teo Pourchaire. Giovinazzi currently 1 place off points. Okay, the situation has developed and has become a bit mad. Very mad indeed. I'm actually going to put them onto Harvest as well. Why not? Get them recharging everything as much as possible. And will the safety car... Surely the safety car comes in on this lap. It has to. There it is. Safety car is ending. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the tyres on attack. I'm going to put push. And I'm going to put deploy. Giovinazzi. Attack. Push. Deploy. And here we go. The restart is going to be started by Carlos Sainz. And I am actually very nervous and excited. Safety car ended. Carlos Sainz giving it the beans extremely early off the line. Here he goes. Giovinazzi already falling back from Oscar Piastri. But honestly, I don't really care. I just want him to try and hold on to the position that he has got into, which is P9. But Lance Stroll behind on them fresh soft tyres. It's going to be extremely difficult. Here we go. And Gio is already down to P10 with Ricciardo and Tsunoda right behind him. It isn't looking too fantastic at the moment. I won't lie to you. He has, you know, he's down to P11 now as we on to the final lap. Maybe Gio can survive. Who knows? Let's go to the end. He's making his way. He's okay at the moment. Tyres are way too hot. Okay, let's turn them down to aggressive then. And, oh, wait, I've bottled this. I didn't realise how much... Oh, wait, okay, never mind. I bottled it. I put my hand up. I bottled it. I didn't realise they were using that much ERS. I won't lie. So, Gio actually gets triple overtaken by Ricciardo, Bottas, and Tsunoda. Comes around the final corner. Might actually get done by Magnussen on the line. Isn't going to. So, Giovinazzi comes across the line and secures, I believe, our highest race finish of this whole series. I definitely bottled that though. I won't lie. I think leaving them out was okay. It's just I didn't realize they'd use so much ERS, so they was actually on the final lap. Why are they sad? I think P13 is still a good result, really. But yeah, okay, definitely bottled that. But I will now know for next time, don't use that much ERS on the restart. Don't do that. Bad idea. Terrible idea. Just don't bother. Do you know what I mean? And also leave their tyres on not attack, but like the 4.1. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. There's your race results, by the way. You could have paused it. There you go. And now we are straight into qualifying for the main race. Here we go. Oh, excuse me. Alright, welcome to qualifying. Now, like I said, I'm only going to be doing 2 runs per car in qualifying now. I just don't see the point of doing 3. I'm going to wait until about 12 to 11 minutes until I send out my first driver. Still looking good on the weather. It's going to be dry throughout the entire thing. And I reckon about now we'll send out Teo. And then about now we'll send out Gio. I love I got a little way. Both my drivers have got these nice little nicknames. You know, Teo and Gio. It's quite cool. Anyway, here goes Teo on his first run. We'll go along with him, see where he goes. Comes around the final corner. Here he comes, and he is going to go 2. Okay, so he's ahead of Zhou Guanyu, Logan Sargent, Gasly, and Ricciardo. Not a bad lap from Teo, to be honest. Where's Gio right now? Making his way down the back straight. Here he comes across the line. He beats Teo in the sprint qualifying. And he doesn't beat him in normal qualifying. He's 2 tenths down on Teo. But both of them, I think, honestly, at the moment, actually, we could actually be ahead of Bottas as well. Hang on. Where's Bottas? He's there. Hang on a minute here. Both of my drivers are currently outside of the bottom 6. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Right, Teo Pourchaire. Brand new soft tires for you, bud. Get reconfiguring. Giovinazzi, also now in the box. Brand new soft tires for you, my good sir. We are going to wait until the dying moments. I'm going to go to 3 minutes on the dot to send out Teo. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1, and get him out. And then we're going to wait till about there to send out Gio. Please tell me they both make it. I'd actually cry if they don't. Right, Teo starts his lap on his way. Giovinazzi making his way. He should be perfectly fine. Let's get the sectors up and see what my drivers can do. Through the first sector, Teo is yellow again. Why can't my drivers improve on their lap times? It is painful. Giovinazzi also yellow, but Teo is green. He is green through Sector 2. It is not over yet. Teo Pourchaire goes P15. Hang on a minute here. This is getting intense. Giovinazzi is double yellow at the moment. It isn't looking too bright for him. Teo Pourchaire is in P16. Valtteri Bottas. Oh, this is going to be close. Valtteri Bottas is making his way. Oh, I'm shitting it. Giovinazzi stays P18. Valtteri Bottas. Hang on a minute here. Wait. Esteban Ocon. Yes! Come on! Wait, it ain't over yet. It ain't over. It ain't over. Relax. It's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Please, Zhou Guanyu, bottle it. Please, give me this. He's coming to pits. Yes! Yes! Come on! Let's go! I have another driver through to Q2 on actual pace. Nothing to do with the weather. No red flags. On pace. Teo is through by like 20, 30 milliseconds. Let's go! That is incredible. What a feeling! You know, that is great. What a time to be alive. Into Q2. Giovinazzi, I'm actually a bit disappointed, to be honest. I was expecting him to be a bit up there. I'm not going to lie. You know, a couple of attempts behind his teammate, but he's all the way down in like P20 anyway. We go into practice then, qualifying number 2. And yeah, that was intense and great. What a time to be alive. Anyway, qualifying 2, let's go. Now, I think for Q2, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm just going to wait until about 10 minutes and send Teo out. And then with 10 minutes, 2 minutes, send him out again. And just do 2 runs. Again, I don't see the point in doing 3. Do you know what I mean? And here goes Teo Pourchaire on his first flying lap of Q number 2. Makes his way to the final corner. Makes his way round. We have our first lap times by most drivers. He crosses the line. And he is going to be ahead of Kevin Magnussen. Is he even on a lap yet? No, he ain't even done a lap yet. So Teo is currently last of all the drivers. I know. He's ahead of Alonso. And Sergio Perez. Only P11. At least the game's realistic. Do you know what I mean? And here we go then. The final runs of qualifying begins. Let's get the sector times up. Go to 2 times speed. And watch Teo make his way round. I don't actually know where the sectors end, to be honest. I genuinely couldn't tell you. But I believe... Oh, no, Sector 1's here. Sector 1 for Teo. He's green. He is improving. Hang on a minute here. This is going to be once again very close. There is no shot he gets into Q3, but maybe overtake another car or two. Although Lando Norris and Checo, both in the relegation zone, all improving, and Teo goes yellow through Sector 2. Oh, no. That is exactly what I didn't want to see, to be honest. I wanted to see green, and that's not what I've seen. So Teo Pourchaire making his way round the final couple of corners. He's going to cross the line. Can he go for green in Sector 3 and maybe go a couple places? Here he comes once again. No. He stays P15. But Kevin Magnussen stays in the garage, doesn't improve. Checo Perez, can he get out of Q2? What an upset this would be, although it ain't really an upset at this point, it's just normal. Lando Norris is okay, he's out into P2. And Sergio Perez is fine, makes it into P5, well done, sir. But there you go, P15, let's go, that is great. Well done, Teo, well done. Now we head into the strategies, and I think just because this is the first season, it's my first time playing the game, and I don't really know what I'm doing, I am actually going to let the game pick my strategies, and I'm going to go along with these and see how they perform. Because if they're actually better, then why am I even here? Do you know what I mean? As always, because of that one tip, now in the main race, you do actually lower your fuel by 1 lap. There we go. Setups are okay, 86 and 79. Tyre compounds are also good. I'm just going to leave the strategy like that. And we are ready for the Chinese Grand Prix. Let's go. And this is getting quite intense. It's another Red Bull front row lockout. Verstappen first, Checo second. We have a Ferrari in third. And one of the McLarens in fourth. We're looking at Lance Stroll with his blacked out eyes, which still scares me. But it's fine. And let's do this thing. Here we go. The 5 lights are about to show. There they are. The mystery man with the green flag is going by. And we are away. Vroom. Now, off the start, Théo Pourchaire, P14? How's that happened then? I'm not entirely sure. But here he goes. He's going to go up the inside of Kevin Magnussen. Come on. Fight. Ooh. Come on then. Let's have him. Put this on deploy for the opening lap. Are you both okay? Yep, you're both okay on that. Go for deploy. And let them go. Go on, the boys. Teo fighting with Magnussen. I think he's got that plate. He's up into P14. What a driver I've got here. Incredible scenes. And now, onto lap 2. I'm going to change these back down to neutral. And we put the race into 16 times. And we leave it. That's what we do. Teo and Magnussen having a bit of a scrap. And they are just constantly overtaking each other. Carlos Sainz has a mechanical fault. Let's watch this overtake in 4K Ultra HD with wide RGB color range. Here he goes. Up there! That's a wonderful overtake. Well done, lad. Be proud of yourself. That was class. Well done. Oh, please! I can't even speak anymore. This geezer, every single race, he has made some form of mistake. 4 in a row now, I believe. And it's just such an idiotic rookie mistake. Although, to be fair, he is a rookie. But Saudi Arabia crashed on his out lap in qualifying. Australia spun on lap 1, I think, at turn 5. Japan spun loads of times, locked up a few times, went off, had damage, had mechanical faults, and now in China on lap number 8, he spins and he was in P14, fighting with Magnussen, and now he is all the way in P22. What a tosser! Hang on a minute here, Giovinazzi on the move, overtaking Valtteri Bottas down the back straight. We've seen this before with the DRS, and that was easy and comfortable. Well done, lad. Get back into the line. Well done. That is a nice overtake. Giovinazzi on the move once again, overtaking Logan Sargent. And Sargent thought, nah, I've had enough of this. I'm getting bullied. And decided to go and shy off into the pits. But another great move down the inside. It's lovely stuff. Carlos Sainz as well now has a serious mechanical fault. Fighting with his teammates, saying I had a misshift, I don't know why. Your car's broken. That's why. Got it? Nice, well done. Gio fighting with Bottas, going up the inside of the final corner. That is extremely brave, and has the DRS to get that move. Oh my goodness, Giovinazzi, what a driver. Right, and it is officially time to pit our first driver. We are going Théo Pourchaire from the mediums onto the hards. In he goes. We can take a look at his stop time as Tsunoda on brand new tyres gets past Gio. You can't really expect much from him there. What does yellow mean? I don't know what yellow means. I don't like yellow. What does yellow mean? Oh, I hate that. Oh, I think yellow just means that because my other driver was stopping. Got it. Gio now starting to lose places because his tyres are getting a bit crap. So I think now we are going to bring him in for some soft tyres, and that's what we want to see from the lad. Here we go. Giovinazzi into the pits. Let's see what kind of stop time the team can cook up. Here we go. We're about to see it show up on the screen. 2.6 seconds. Well done. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put him... Oh, it does it for me. It puts him on conservative already. All right, cheers for that. Lovely. Right, back into the race, and we're just kind of chilling at the moment. I don't know how we're now P20 and 21. I don't quite understand that, but whatever. I'm actually wondering, is there anything I can do with my drivers when they're not in the pit? They're not in the pits, and they're not like doing anything. Is there anything I can do right now to speed them up a little bit? I mean, I don't want to change these settings like standard because that would be against the strategy and also kill his tires. So, like, I don't really know what to do in this situation. I think I do just leave them, but they're already 4 seconds behind Bottas, and look how much time they're losing. This is not ideal. Nico Hulkenberg has a mechanical fault, which could be ideal for us if he starts losing places. But he is considerably ahead of us at the moment, so not ideal. I don't know what's happened here, but Sergio Perez is flying. He is moving at the moment. In P2, catching Leclerc, setting fastest laps. He is cooking at the moment. And now we can see that the other drivers are doing their second stops. Or is that their first stops? I genuinely don't know. I can't tell. But what I do know is that I've missed my driver's pit stop. That's what I've done here. Théo Pourchaire is now still on the hard tires. He was supposed to stop 3 laps ago. That hasn't gone extremely well. I think what I'll do then is rather than putting him onto another... Actually, I could do a hard set and then put him on, like, stage 4 pace. Or I could do softs. You know what? No, let's just do the hards. Why not? I'm not pitting him late, and that's my bad. Can I even pit Gio as well? Is he, like, far back enough? I think he is. Let's just do that. Lovely. Okay, carry on. That was a bit of a mess, to be honest. And as you can see, both my drivers stop at similar times, 2.7 and 2.7. Wonderful consistency from my team. Kevin Magnussen now has a mechanical fault as well. We have 4 drivers with some of those, and it isn't looking too great for us. We are looking like we are going to finish in P20 and P21. Yeah, not fantastic, to be honest. I don't even know what went wrong. I think the strategy was okay. Of course, Théo Pourchaire did have that spin and had that mistake. You got to wonder what could have been if he didn't spin. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I feel like this is just us being slow. I don't think anything went wrong. I think the strategy was okay, and we are just crap. So there you go. 3 laps remaining, and I don't even know. I don't think there's anything I can do, really. I might as well just leave you as you are. You are now cooking. Put you back onto aggressive, and just go to the end. There you go. Final lap starts. Max Verstappen has now taken the lead over Sergio Perez. It is looking like it is going to be a Red Bull 1-2. Not great for Lando Norris in the Drivers' Championship, of course. 1 point behind Verstappen. After today, I mean, he's going to be losing, what? 13 points to Verstappen? Not ideal, really. Actually, no, 14 points. That is really crap. And here comes Giovinazzi approaching the final couple of corners to finish another race in this F1 Manager Series, and it's another absolute cataclysmic stinker. To be honest, we finished 11 seconds behind Valtteri Bottas. Like I said, though, I don't think it's anything else I could have done there. I just think our car is that slow, and apparently there's 2 laps left. I thought that was the end, but I guess it isn't. Max Verstappen crosses the line, wins the race. Théo Pourchaire got lapped, so he is already done. And now the rest of the drivers are finished, and there is the checkered flag. And yeah, oh, what's he grabbing onto there? He's okay. I don't know which driver that is, but he's just grabbed onto thin air. So not ideal. I don't know. So there's your final order. Verstappen takes home the victory for a Red Bull 1-2 finish. Carlos Sainz drops 5 places because of his mechanical fault. Albon up 6 places. Pretty good race by him. Logan Sargent up 5, and then... yeah, that's not what you want to see, really. Down 7 places. Fantastic. What a drive. What's data view? Oh, I see. Oh, you can actually check each lap of every driver. Wow, okay, impressive. And we can actually see what the strategy is. So Verstappen, soft, soft, medium, soft, soft, hard. To the top 3, top 4, actually pretty much everyone, top 5 were all on different strategies. That is nuts. What about us? Like, were our strategies that crazy? This is crazy. That was never going to work. I think a soft tyre had to be in play at some point. This strategy, though, that was fine. Everyone doing a 2-stop as well. Actually, there, you can see Yuki Tsunoda did a 3-stop in the end. That's a bit mad, but yeah. I don't know, to be honest. There's the Drivers' Championship. Verstappen now has a... 18 18-point lead over Lando Norris. In the Constructors, Red Bull leading the way by 41 over Ferrari. I don't know how McLaren are there. That's why, it's because Piastri's dropping a world-class stinker. Looking at the pit stop times, though, wow. I thought we'd be, like, you know, at least in the top 10, not 11th, with a 2.7. Red Bull 2.3, 2.4, 2.4. The actual, you know, like, leaderboard now, we are still in 8th, though, and there are our stop times. 2.6 was the best from Giovinazzi. Wait, Oh, we missed out by like 30 milliseconds. That is really cringe. Both our drivers completed their goals as well, which means we get another 360 bags. And, yeah, I suppose that's it, to be honest. I don't think there's going to be anything to look at. I don't even know who you are, mate. Sorry. I don't know who you are either. And we have a new underfloor that's manufactured. Brilliant. Okay, so looking at this, this was the post-race data. Yeah, medium speed, top speed, it's always that. A two-stop was the best thing. Yep, great, that's what we did. And, yeah, great, brilliant. Looking at the car parts, Théo Pourchaire has broken another front wing. We are running out of stuff very quickly because this geezer keeps breaking stuff. Just stop. Do you know what I mean? Taking a look at our developments, 5 days until we get our designs completed. And then in the manufacturing department, we can actually start manufacturing a new car part. I might only do, like, 2. What do we actually need? So we got 0 of, you know what, let's make some chassis, shall we? I mean, 3, 4, we've got, they're in progress, 3 and 2. Let's make some chassis, because these should be, yeah, these are new. Let's make some of these. Let's make 2, oh, they're very long, though. Okay, you know, let's just make 3 of those, go. Lovely. And then in 7 days, we can not only have our finished car parts designing the front wing and the rear wing, but we can also start manufacturing one of those things. So that's quite nice. And anyway, I think that is going to do it from me today. A pretty lackluster, boring episode, I won't lie. But I guess that's, you know, that was pretty good still. I mean, qualifying was good, getting into Q2. The sprint race was good until I mucked up the ERS. And again, the race, I don't know what else I could have done. If you know what else I could have done there to make that race even faster, apart from maybe change Théo's strategy and him not spinning, which I have no control over, I'm not sure there's anything else I could have done. But anyway, that's going to be all from me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you a lot next time. Make sure to like the video, and I'm not asking you, I am telling you. Goodbye.